What if Asta was the Reaper? Instead of Asta being dropped off at Ha's village, he was dropped off in an orphanage in the Diamond Kingdom. Diamond Kingdom was known for doing all these experiments. So Asta would be part of a dark crystal magic program. It was to make a soldier that for the Diamond Kingdom strong enough to take on captains and vice captains from the Clover Kingdom. As Asta was raised to be a soldier, as he was raised in fighting tactics, using swords, using bows, using crossbows. And it came to the time to an experiment where someone would use dark magic, and this was before his magic had even unlocked. As they would use dark crystals and all that. Some people would use their own magic, transforming and changing Asta into the Reaper as a grimoire, and the face of the cover of the grimoire had the Reaper's mask. As Asta gets up from after the experimentation, this is all while he's 8. As he gets up, you'll be hence known as the Reaper, as his instructor says. As he grabs the mask and pulls it out of the cover of his grimoire, as he puts it on, you shall be our best assassin for the Diamond Kingdom. Your training will commence. Of course, he would commence to fight on side with some of the Diamond Kingdom's soldiers. As he would fight a lot of low-level grunts and all that, magic knights of theirs, and easily defeat them. Until later on, he would grow on to defeating some of their heavier troops. As he could summon these shotguns out of his as like magic, and he could even drain the life of his opponents. When it came to Asta being 17, I believe that was the rough age around the start of the anime, he was given an assignment: Reaper. As Asta would come out with the entire Reaper outfit. As he's in front of the Diamond Generals and all that, we are giving you a task to infiltrate the Clover Kingdom. What's my order? Simple. Kill as many magic knights as possible and delay their information. Scatter it. Kind of like a jammer, trying to jam all their info, give them wrong intel and all that. And take out as many magic knights as possible. Order received. I will do that. As he starts to walk out. And remember, Reaper, as he looks back a little bit, with his mask just barely being visible, if possible, I would like for you to retrieve a few items. A few items. Yes, and one other thing. Do not get discovered by any means. You are our best assassin. I shall not fail. As he walks out, I go off to and there's only a few people from the experimentation that even knows Asta. And those that do have no clue who he is. They don't know he was the Reaper. They were told Asta had perished during the experiment. And instead of riding a broom over to the Clover Kingdom, he would turn into, well, mist, fog. And he would fly over there. As he would arrive at a small village known as Hodge Village. This will be a good place to hide out. But where? As he looks over at the skull, there should do. As he starts to make a camp inside the skull of the Demon King, I believe? I could be wrong. He makes basically a base of operations in the skull, where he sets up his own resting area. Now there should be a book entrance thing where people get their grimoires. I should go attend to see if there's any good prey there to reap. As he would make his way over, of course, he would stay in the shadows, watching as he would watch Yuna fight some noblemen. A four-leaf clover by the looks of it. He could be a potential threat for the Diamond Kingdom. As he pulls out his shotgun and aims it towards Yuna, or Yuno. As then he realizes, change of plans, there's actual magic knight here. As he backs away back into the shadows, as we see a magic knight watching, well, you know. Yes, I just gotta wait. Once he lets down his guard, I can easily capture him with my chains. As then an arm comes around and drags him into the shadows as they both vanish, teleporting using Asta's magic. As it's back to his hideout, as then he gets thrown to the ground, as the man quickly uses his chain magic to try to tie up the Reaper, but the chains just go through the mist he turned into, then pulls out one of his shotguns and shoot the man in the head. There's no killing the Reaper. He then uses the rest of his magic to just suck the life force of the body, adding it to his own, because his body is in a state of a decay and regeneration. So he constantly needs to consume life force to, well, contain his form. A side effect from the experimentation. Magic Knight eliminated. I'll worry about that Yuno kid another day. Right now, there should be an entrance thing for Magic Knights. A Magic Knight exam soon. I need to get rid of some more Magic Knights before then. Captains will be a problem, and I better not let them catch on. So I'll make it look like accidents. As he gets a little bit irritated, as he messes with his arms. I can't drain all of them of their life force, unfortunately. They would arouse too much suspicion of them going missing. He takes a good look at the cloak of the Magic Knight he had killed and drained of his life force. Purple orcas. They got some shady stuff in that one I've done research on. Anyway, I could easily dispatch of a gang orca. Quite easily. But for now, I better keep my orders. As he goes looking inside the demon's or the demon skull, there said there was an item here he was looking for. As he starts roaming through looking for stuff, as then he noticed something. As he then just breaks the wall. Well, the bone. As he goes, it reveals a hidden area. What's this? As he goes up to it, as it looks like it's an orb, as he goes to touch it, as his arm just flexes up and turns into mist, he quickly backs away. My magic malfunctioned. It felt like my body was decaying on its own. Faster rate. What is this thing? As he looks at the orb. This has to be some sort of relic. If I can't move it, how am I going to bring it back? I'll worry about it another time. I'll focus on the main part of the mission, dealing with Magic Knights. He covers up the broken bone and all that, repairing it. I'll leave it here where it's hidden. No one has found it, so it should stay safe here. As then he goes out in search of Magic Knights. As he comes across one of, I'm gonna say, one of the dream ones. The girl that had the dream magic. I forgot her Magic Knight, captain name or squad. but he finds one of them. I see. A solo mission by the looks of it. Easy prey. As he puts his hand on his shotguns, as then he knows something, as he puts them away. As it looks like the person's visiting a place. As he puts the shotguns away, can't arouse suspicion around others. Gotta keep myself hidden. As he just observes for now, as the Magic Knight was obviously talking to some people. I must not let him get back to the capital. As Magic Knight gets on a broom and starts heading back to the capital, he pulls out his shotguns from the ground. While he's flying, he shoots as he hits the broom, breaking it, as the Magic Knight starts falling to the ground. And he didn't have any type of magic to prevent his fall, so he just fell to his death. This seems like someone. This will make it seem like it was just a simple magic malfunction. Unfortunately, I can't take the body or drain the life force. But I'll take a year or two off his life. He takes 2 years off the dead corpse's life. So it doesn't really change him that much. There. As he starts moving his hand again. Finally, my hand feels back to normal. Ever since I got my arm close to that thing, my arm's been feeling off. Alright. There's a Magic Knight exam. I should go observe. As he starts making his way to the Magic Knight exam. As he does not plan to, take the exam, he just plans to observe. But then he gets then his magic tool on his belt starts flaring up. They're calling me now while I'm on the way to this village to watch the Magic Knight exam. Fine. As he goes into a forest and answers, as it's one of the diamond higher-ups. Yes, this is the Reaper. How's your mission going so far? I've dealt with an ex-Magic Knight and a Magic Knight already. I made the ex-Magic Knight fully disappear, while the other Magic Knight has currently been killed. I left his body, making it seem like an accident. As planned. Causing confusion amongst their ranks, they'll suspect them of taking each other out. That's the plan. I also left the cloak of the Gang Orca ex-member near the body. Smart move, thinking they're obviously targeting one another, correct? Yes. Good work, Reaper. Also, that item you wanted me to go after. I cannot touch it. My magic malfunctions. My arm almost vanished itself into nothingness. If it wasn't for my magic, I might have actually lost an arm. Well, it's lucky you didn't. We need you at full capability, Reaper. I'm very aware of that. But you must realize that if I lose an arm, my capabilities are shortened by half. You could easily regenerate it by stealing the life force of a few people. Yes. But risking a hand or two disappearing, I won't be able to gather supplies or life energy without my hands. You realize that? Yes, yes. I trust you've gathered enough intel for now. I can tell there's a 4-leaf clover in the Magic Knight entrance exam. I heard while observing him that his name was Yuna. Or Yuno. Yuno was his name. 4-leaf clover. Keep an eye on him, and if he doesn't get a spot in the squad, or if he gets a weak squad, like the Black Bulls or something, or the Purple Orcas, I want you to kidnap him and bring him to the Diamond Kingdom. I doubt that will be happening. You'll probably get a high-tier squad with that magic. He has high capability with wind magic by the looks of it. I see. He may turn into a future threat. Precisely. What should I do? Should I eliminate the boy? No. Let the boy be for now. But if there's an opportunity for you to eliminate him while he's in one of the squads, don't hesitate to. I don't plan to. Good. You can go back on your observation. Report in any new data. Reaper out. As the Reaper turns off the device and puts it in his pocket. Time to observe. As he goes to the stands of the Magic Knight training exam, as he's hid his presence to where, like, not even the captains can sense him, because he's trained himself to hide his presence from even captain level. So he's currently hiding himself in the crowd, seeming like an innocent civilian. Now I have to watch. Well, as he looks, we got the praying mantises. We got, the blue, I can't remember all the we got all the squads there. I can't remember all the squad names at the moment. The Black Bulls are here. Irony. Rising Dawn, I believe. The top squad, I can't remember those two. As he watches, as people are getting picked, as he was watching everyone's capabilities, picking out who could be a threat for the Diamond Kingdom and who wasn't. A lot of no hands, as he's taking note of everyone not being picked. Yes. Go ahead, deny a few of these people. It makes my job easier not having to target. As he noticed one boy that had interesting magic amongst the ranks. It was known as glass magic. Interesting powers. As he got no hands. Fools. Glass magic may seem useless, but it's also a key magic in illusions. As Asta knows a lot about magic. As he just observes as gets taken to the Golden Dawn and everyone gets taken to their respective areas and all that. No, to the boy mate into the Golden Dawn. This will make it harder. He's part of the strongest Magic Knight squad. As he gets up and goes to leave, as someone notices him leaving, or notices his black cloak as he walks out, as this was Yami, who had an eye raised as he was walking out. He goes outside, and he was following the kid with the glass magic. As then he taps him on the shoulder, while he was walking on a road. He turns around, with his hands up high. Easy, kid, I've got no plan of taking you out. As the kid gets a little bit scared seeing Asta in his Reaper uniform and all that. I saw your potential. Those captains don't know what they missed. Really? Who are you? I'm someone that can teach you and show you a better place to defend than this kingdom that doesn't see your potential. As he's a little bit surprised. What do you mean? I can get you a high place in the Diamond Kingdom, you see. The Diamond Kingdom? Yes. They obviously don't know your potential. Your glass magic is quite formidable, especially for illusions. As he was surprised, don't think I didn't notice you were not using illusions during that fight. The other captains didn't seem to notice. What do you mean the captains didn't notice? I ain't used any illusions. Really now? I noticed your clone taking most of the damage, and when you went to the stands, you didn't have a single scratch on you. Which means you switched yourself out with the clone of glass a while back. As he gets surprised, honestly, they're idiots to not suspect or think of someone that has such high illusion and very skilled glass magic. I saw those glass swords. They were quite impressive. You using not just your own magic, but also using them as weapons is quite honorable in my book. So let me offer you a position in the Diamond Kingdom. As the boy thinks for a moment, then Asta says something that confirms his statement. You think they're going to take you next year? They obviously don't care about your magic. Most people deem glass magic to be useless, only use in making items. As this confirms the boy's realization, fine, I'll join you. As the Reaper, Asta smiles under his mask. Good. My name is the Reaper. I am an operative from the Diamond Kingdom. And your name is? My name was Steven. Steven. Nice to meet you. Well, anyway, follow me. As they go back to his hideout. What is this place? Why are we here? I've been hiding low here for a couple of days. I'll get in contact with my superiors, and I can send you to the Diamond Kingdom. I can give you a pretty high position on my word, you know. Who are you in the Diamond Kingdom? I'm one of their best soldiers, if you must know. As he's surprised. Like one of their generals? Generals in the Diamond Kingdom? You could say something like that. I can give you a pretty high position. But I don't think the higher-ups will allow you to go to the Diamond Kingdom just yet. As he then glares at the Reaper. Of course, they want to see loyalty first. As then he looks surprised. You bring me a perished magic knight. It could be an accident, it could be a dead one already, I don't care. But you bring me one of their scarves or logos. Then you're officially a Diamond Kingdom recruit. Shouldn't be that hard with someone with your capabilities. Am I right, Steven? Or shall I know you as the Glass Illusionist? That would be your new title in the Diamond Kingdom. As this is even encouraging this young boy to help the Reaper, Asta, in his mission. Alright. Good. Of course, I have to give you a time limit, unfortunately. And this is by the next report I give to the Diamond Kingdom. And what would this be? You have 4 days to bring me a magic knight cloak, or one of their things that they wrap around their neck to signify they're part of their group. It could be any one of them. Bring me that, and you officially have a spot. As he agrees, as he leaves to go ahead and start his mission, as the Reaper just sits down. The Clover Kingdoms are fools when they don't see a prodigy in front of them. They were too focused on that kid. I understand. Honestly, I was hoping I could get my hands on him and take him back to the Diamond Kingdom. But of course, they noticed his intelligence and his power. But they overlooked this one. Truth be told, if he was on the right side, and they had chosen him to be joined any Magic Knight squad, even one captain, I would have to eliminate him. But now that he's considering joining my side of things, I have a tool I can use. A tool to wipe out the Clover Kingdom, just as ordered. He's nowhere near captain level, I can tell you that. But he should be able to take down a really low seat of a Magic Knight squad. He's not that dumb to target the strongest squad. He may go after the Black Bulls, Gang Orca, or maybe, what was it? What was that one with the scythes? I always forget his squad. Praying Mantises, I believe it was called. He may go after one of those. He may avoid going to contact with the Black Bulls since their Captain Yami's almost always there. Purple Orca or Praying Mantis will be his most likely targets. As he smiles under his mask. You don't realize, Clover Kingdom, but I'm taking every advantage of every missed opportunity. As he then gets up. Now to observe my new possible, well, we can say student for the time. As Asta goes to observe Steven on his mission. As predicted, he went after Praying Mantises, one of their weaker members that was on mission of, it was really guiding a merchant, as it was only one because he feared bandits and he knew a magic knight would protect him, as several glass bandits surrounded the vehicle, or surrounded the carriage, as the magic knight comes out, and it looks like his capability was in well, water magic. Of course, he quickly dispatched the glass clones. Well, the Reaper is just watching from above, in a tree. The Magic Knight with water magic, he's quite proficient in it too. As he starts looking around. Now, where is he? As he's looking through. That's a clone, that's a clone. All bandit clones, but where is... Oh, I see what he's doing. As finally, the Magic Knight is a little bit exhausted, but managed to take out all the bandits. There you go. You're safe, sir. As then a sword comes right through the back of the Magic Knight, piercing his chest. What was... As he turns around, as he used glass to surround himself, seeming like he was invisible. How did I... As then he just pulls the sword out and then quickly decapitates the Magic Knight. As the merchant backs away. I can give you money. Money, is that all you want? As then we just hear clapping. Very good, very good. As he looks over. You did an excellent job for taking out a Magic Knight. And honestly, you chose the right target as well. A lone Magic Knight thinking he can take on a job of protecting a merchant. His magic was quite strong, I will admit, taking on multiple bandits. But he never once thought, they're not using any magic. So you took the opportunity of having them rush in and waited for the right opportunity to strike. As he looks over at the merchant, who's scared and is hiding in the carriage. Unfortunately, I cannot let you live, if you've seen too much. As the man's about to say something, as suddenly the carriage blew up. There! Now it seems like an explosive spell took him out. As he grabs the Magic Knight's body, now come along. I will inform my higher-ups you have passed. As Steven follows the Reaper. As they get back to their hideout. As then he gets on the call and starts calling his higher-ups. This is the Reaper. As the man looks over, Reaper, I thought I had a conversation with you just about a few hours ago. What is it? Take a look at this. As he looks over and sees one of the members of Magic Knights have been killed. Of the Praying Mantis. I presume you took him out? Actually, I did not. Shocking the superior. This fellow did. As he turned around showing the person. Okay. What is it, Reaper? I gave this man a task. I said I could get him a position in the Diamond Kingdom's force. In exchange, he had to take out a magic knight. And he proved to take the task quite well. And the first magic knight of the praying mantises have been eliminated. Of course, two members of separate groups going missing is going to raise some suspicion, because it's been like a day since I killed the other magic knight. As Steven's listening to this, so there'll definitely be talk of missing, and they'll be suspecting each other very soon. Unfortunately, I'm not going to the capital. If I do, it's not going to be anywhere near the Wizard King. He could sense me, and I think he's the only one in the country that can sense my magic pressure even while I'm disguised. Fair point. You cannot underestimate the Wizard King. As he looks over at the boy, the one talking to the Reaper. Well, Stephen, right? As he nods, welcome to the Diamond Kingdom. And your first orders that will be given is to assist the Reaper. This is surprising. Asta, I don't need any assistance, you know. I know, but I thought you could teach him a few things. After all, you're way better than any instructor we can assign. Currently. Fair point. I'll teach the kid what I know. By the time he's finished here, he'll be an assassin for the Diamond Kingdom like me. Good work. Now, call me when you have some more important news, Reaper. As he leaves, as the man's excited, yes! Well done. But we're not done with training. As the man looks over surprised. I will give you 3 minutes to hide. If I find you in those 3 minutes, you owe me about 3 laps around this entire skull. As the man's shocked, go. As the man quickly runs out. He's definitely going to use magic to his advantage. As he smiles. Except I've already seen the trick. It might have worked on me if I hadn't seen it already. But if he uses that trick again, it'll be simple to find him. As he looks at a pocket watch he has. 3 minutes are up. As he stands up and starts walking around. As he starts focusing on the boy's energy, his magic energy. As he appears up at one of the eyes of the skull, it shoots down the glass barrier, revealing Stephen. You did well, although your magic gave you away. Is the boy surprised? Yes, your magic energy is flowing out rapidly. A regular magic knight could easily sense you. Or a high level up one, anyway. You took on a low magic knight, so his experience in sensing enemies isn't as vast as others. He was more of an attack magic knight. Sensory ones are your weakness. As Stephen's surprised, yes, ones that can sense you. Your magic pressure. Captains, for instance, are one of them. But there are other magic knights that have sensory type magic abilities. One, I don't really know his name, but there's one on the purple orcas who could be a real pain even for me. But he'll be eliminated here shortly by my hands, so you don't have to worry about him. Learn on focusing and hiding your magic pressure. That's how you're going to learn. But first, you owe me 3 laps. As he shoots at his feet, start running. As he does as he's told, it starts running. As the Reaper smiles. Who thought finding someone for the Diamond Kingdom and taking out Magic Knights would be so much fun. As he starts messing with him while he's running around the skull, firing his shotguns around the area using his magic as bullets. Easy. Just trying to scare the kid and also teach him dodging and all that. As after he's done, he's completely exhausted. I will admit, this little training of ours has increased your dodge capability and your magic defense. Tomorrow I leave to take off another Magic Knight off my list. You will focus on hiding your magic presence. Practice on some bandits around here, I don't care. But tomorrow I leave to go take out another Magic Knight. I expect you not to interfere. I shall not. And don't worry. You are being compensated ahead of time. Consider this your first payment for joining the Diamond Kingdom. As he throws a sack of money. As he looks at it in awe. Go ahead. I took it off 2 Magic Knights. Or an ex-Magic Knight and that Magic Knight you killed. The money's all yours. As he leans down and thanks him. Thank you, sir. Now remember, you are now a part of the Diamond Kingdom. So everything you do reflects on the Diamond Kingdom. So don't forget about that. Alright? As he nods, yes, sir. Good. I'm off. As he then turns into mist and fades away. Ending part 1 of What If Asta Was the Reaper. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I really loved this one. Remember to like and subscribe.